Hi friends, Jeff Clark here. I trust you're doing well and holding up with both the weather and the pandemic. Boy, we are a couple, 3 weeks into this, and it appears we still have more weeks to go. So I just want to encourage you. I was in my quiet time this morning in Psalm 78. And it described God in a very different and interesting way. It says, "Then the Lord awoke as from sleep, like a strong man shouting because of wine. And he put his adversaries to rout. He put them to everlasting shame." So what I'm getting from that verse is that sometimes it appears as if God is asleep, or he's distant, or he's neglecting us, or he's absent. And the truth is not that God is alert and vigilant, and in his timing and in his way he will rise up. He will root out evil. He will put his adversaries to rout and to everlasting shame. So keep hope in that. God sees, God is with you, God knows, God is just, and God is loving. And both of those things show up in our gospel. So I want to encourage you to connect with our Aspen Ridge Church Facebook page. During this pandemic, we are putting a live stream in place Saturdays at 5 p.m. We are then posting that live stream. That's a great way to keep up with things. It does not replace the weekend worship material, but it is supplemental to that. And during this pandemic, we'll hold on to that Saturday at 5 p.m. when we rotate out of the pandemic and back into our regular weekend rhythms. We will be having our live stream opposite our last Sunday morning service, and we'll be live streaming that. So just want you to know how that is progressing and going forward. Also, we are fielding requests for the Lord's table and the elements. If you or someone you know is requesting this, please let myself or our elder team or Mike Kelly and our service ministry team know. The service ministry team includes our deacons, and we would love to just personalize and come alongside of you and serve those elements. So we're going to work with requests for this, and we will seek to respond faithfully and promptly to those requests. Finally, just a financial update. God was incredibly faithful in the month of March. Our giving held up really well. In fact, it was just barely, but it was ahead of budget projections. So praise God for his generosity and for your faithfulness through the month of March, which was a 5-weekend month. At the end of March, we were about $20,000 ahead of our annual budget projections, which is just awesome. April, we have received in the first 2 weekends about $20,000 in giving to the general fund, which has been behind budget projections about $15,000. So April has been lean for us. It has been marginal. It has been challenging and difficult. Again, thank you for those who have been able, in the bounty and provision of God, to remember him and to give a portion of what is already his. I just want to encourage faithful giving during this pandemic, because that will allow us to take advantage of opportunities to be generous and to fulfill our mission during this pandemic, and also to have opportunities, or I should say better, to take advantage of opportunities as we come out of the pandemic, and as there will be needful and practical opportunities to serve and give and extend ourselves in ministry and hope and love toward our communities. So yes, just a little update from me. Make it a great day, and we will see you this weekend.